Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.4 still. And this is episode number 111. And since it's the Monday episode, I'm going to give you a little heads up what's going on. But before I do that, I need to tell you what happened between recording and getting off this game last week when I last recorded this. We're looking for the treasure, and as you can see, we were looking for the treasure. Didn't find it. And now I was thinking, no, there's no way it can't be up in here in the concrete, right? Well, end of the episode, a little distraught because, well, shit. All that looking for nothing. So, end of the recording, was getting out of the hole, and as I was going through here, I can't remember how I exactly did it. It was a week ago, but I came through here, and I guess as I turned through here, somehow it showed through the concrete block above me, and I found the treasure. And didn't have to do anything, just walk out, and lo and behold, so somewhere along in this line here is where the treasure is. So we're gonna finish doing that. Okay, so it's not there, obviously. So we'll get this damn thing. Hook it by crook. And as soon as we get it, I'll tell you the updates for this week. There it is, lo and behold. Another sniper rifle. This old cache. And some ammo. All that just for that. So anyways, as for the updates. Now last week I recorded all 5 of my episodes, including the Horde Night episode, which was, it was what it was. And got all my episodes recorded, and I put them in Premiere, set everything up with, you know, the new title, kind of new end title card anyway. Set it all up for that, put the videos in, started rendering. 17 hours later, they were done. So, I had to do a little tweaking, and part of it was on Adobe Premiere's side, and turn a couple settings down a little bit so it wasn't pushing so hard. And then I had to change some of the settings on OBS's side. So, yeah, there was a little bit of looking around, finding out what certain things mean in relation to video settings and all that. Actually, there we go. Let's get back to the base first. Anyway, 17 hours to render 5 videos, which were not overly complicated in the editing process. There wasn't like an extraordinary amount of cuts. I really do cuts. But all it was is just the intro, a transition to the video, a end title card that transitioned into the outro. So really not an overcomplicated composition. So it should not have taken that long to render 5 videos. In fact, usually it's been the way it was when I was doing it with 720p and 30 frames a second. Was it would be about 20 minutes per 30-minute video to render. And yeah, that didn't pan out. So adjustments have been made, And hopefully the video quality will still be good. You know, I don't want to sacrifice quality, but at the same time, I do need to use my computer for other things, and if it's rendering, it does sort of limit my options as to the things that I can and can't do. And that just isn't acceptable. So hopefully the quality looks about the same. There's a setting called CQP, constant quality rate, something to that extent. CQR, CQP, something like that. It's not the constant frame rate, which is a different setting, but yeah, that's been a thing. So anyway, yeah, I had to adjust some settings on OBS over here, and I'm totally like spacing. Yeah, right there. But yeah, I had changed settings on Premiere, some settings on OBS, and I'm hoping that should be adequate to maintain good quality and at the same time make it so I'm not spending hours rendering a video. That's too much time. You know, the whole goal of my channel is to have fun, and I love making videos, I really do. But I don't really like waiting, sitting on my hands for something to get done. I'm the type of person that has to have several things going on at once, and if I'm not doing something, I'm planning something. So, I tweak things down, and I'm thinking that it should take about 5 hours now to render 5 videos, give or take. I can accept that, especially considering the quality levels. You know, to maintain it, you know, certain things have to be done. Let's get a shovel made here. Actually, I'm going to try to appease some of you guys that have been saying, you know, use the steel tools. And mind you, I do apologize to some of you guys that have they're happy. Some of you guys in the comments that I replied up to Tuesday or Wednesday's episodes of comments, but I didn't got to the ones from the last few days here. Things have been a little bit crazy, and in fact, I'm recording this on Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, because Sunday I have a family rebellion to go to, as we call it, a family reunion, and it's kind of dependent on the weather, and we got over 6 inches of snow over this past week. So if it's still snowing and the roads aren't clear, we're not going. But if the roads are good, we will go. And it's just me and my dad this year, because driving an hour away is hard on my mom. So yeah, if we go to the reunion, the time that I would be recording this, I will actually be sleeping, and then getting up about 10 o'clock in the morning to get ready to go and be out of here by 11. So I'm recording this a day early, and I'm already like completely discombobulated, because it's just been a busy time moving everything that would be a day ahead, squeezing it in just to make up for that lost time. But I'm looking forward to seeing the family, and if we don't go, well, I'll see them in the summer. Yeah, but anyways, we're getting back into this game. Let's get a treasure map up. And, okay, so I'm heading that away. because I need to get as many dukes as I can. And hopefully get to the trader to get more solar cells, one more solar bank, and other goodness. I probably ought to do the, oops, not that, the pickaxe. And I'm making them in pairs so I can obviously combine them. So anyway, yeah, let me know about the quality levels of audio as well as the visuals. I'm hoping it keeps it like 1-to-1 on terms of quality, and all file sizes aren't something you guys would have to worry about. That's something on my end. But I saw a video. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it basically told what showed rather than told about what the constant quality rate or whatever it's called, what each setting is, because you got like 1 through 50, something like that. And like at a quality level of 1, which is a maximum, it was like 100 plus megabits per second, which is a lot. And then I dialed it down to about, I think it was like 18, which is about 17 megabits per second, which is similar to just a little bit better than the quality levels that YouTube recommends for their uploads. So I wanted it just a little bit higher, because I know that when it goes through Premiere, it's going to get reduced in quality just a little bit, and it's going to get reduced in quality just a little bit again by YouTube itself. So I want to keep the quality levels as high as I can, but keep the file sizes down, render times down, because the more time I'm spent doing this means less time, rendering. The more time I'm doing that, the less time I have to have fun or to be productive in other means. So I really want to know how it's working out for you guys, because that's what's most important to me, is how you guys see it in the maximum amount of quality. It means a lot to me too, because of just the perfectionist, obsessive compulsive side of me that wants the maximum quality out of things. So there's that. And I know I'm going to end up repeating myself, because I am just today. Well, what else is new? On the other hand, another thing to mention, may be important, maybe not. It's kind of subjective, I guess. I've been doing a lot of Bitcoin mining. Testing this old T80 out, and she is a beaut. Just beautiful. My old card would get 50 to 70 cents a day based on whatever algorithm it was. And that's a 760. This is a 1080 Ti. I can get, well, originally when I saw it on NiceHash, the first time I tested it, $5 to $7, which is actually about average. But I have been having spikes, one spike in particular, that said I can make $28 a day, but it only lasted for like 5 minutes. Because I'm using another miner, because NiceHash is down. But basically, it's set to auto switch to different profit levels. So if one algorithm suddenly is more profitable than another, it'll automatically switch to it, so I can make the maximum amount of money out of that. And so yeah, the $28 spike was a bit of a shocker, but a welcome one. But I've actually gotten some cash outs. I've been using it, mining for about 4 days. There's certain like minimum amounts that you have to have before it pays out, and like Bitcoin is obviously going to take a little longer to get that cash out range, but the smaller coins like Zcash and Vertcoin, Mona, those things there, I've actually been able to cash out multiple times, in particular with Zcash and Zcash Classic. I've gotten like 4 payments in one day of the minimum withdrawal amount. Now, what does that translate into real money? $1.16. But because it's going on multiple things all day, well, the whole time that I have it on, it's not on all the time. There's some that haven't reached the cash out level yet, and I haven't factored in how much the value is there. So after a few days, it'll definitely start showing numbers like, $40, $60, $100 type of thing. After a number of days have gone by and I've hit those withdrawal limits. So it's encouraging to see because, that's what I'm hoping to use to help advance my upgrades for things on this channel, tech-wise and whatnot. Plus, make a living off it. Well, I wouldn't say a living just yet, but have the spending cash to do things I like and get the things I need in particular. So, all right, so we're gonna wait on those shovels because that's pretty much the main thing. I should have put that one first, honestly, but I'll put the steel axe up there for now. We still got these suckers here. In fact, whatever. Kind of wasteful now, but excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. So we'll go with these right now. I really need that shovel, damn it. How long is that gonna take? Alright, so it's gonna take just a little bit. So while we're waiting on that, base held up pretty good against the Horde Knight, obviously. And game performance is improving because of the video card, so that's a good thing. So we are going to have to start working on finishing the walls and getting electricity up. Going to need to mine more stone. I'm going to have to do a hell of a lot of that. I don't know how much of that I can do tonight while I'm recording all this because, limited time trying to get all this done so I can go to bed, try to get my sleep schedule tweaked around, so I can be up somewhat conscious for going with my dad to the family rebellion. Okay, that's going to take a bit. So, since we're waiting, might as well get some stone now. Although I don't really want to do mining all the damn time. I'm going to have to, so. Wah. Alright. Let's get whacking. I can't think of what else there was I wanted to mention and bring up. Oh yeah. I kind of was holding off on talking about it because I wasn't really sure what was going to come of it. But right now I have 4 patrons on Patreon. And recently Patreon did a thing where, usually what they do, or what they have been doing, is you guys that are my patrons and donate, you give, say, like $10, $20, and then on my end, the fees come out, which I'm perfectly fine with because I don't ask you guys for money or any of that. So anything I get, I'm grateful for. Other people, they they need every cent they get, can get, I guess. But I was fine paying with the fees on my side of the equation. But Patreon thought that it would be better to support the creators by chucking the fees onto the patrons' side. No. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind getting the fees on my end of the thing. Okay, you guys that donate to me, you don't have to do that, but you do, and I can't see how also making you pay for fees is good. I don't really see it as a good thing. So I was gonna bring it up, but I wasn't sure exactly what Patreon was gonna do about it. Well, it's a good thing I kind of held off because of the outcry about it. Patreon backstepped on and decided, all right, we'll keep things as is. We hear you. We're not gonna screw around with the patrons. Things will stay as it is, and I'm happy about that because while the fees may be small, if some of you guys, maybe not even for me, but for some other channels that you might donate to, if you donate to multiple channels, it's like a set percentage and then like a 35-cent mandatory fee. So it's like per person you support, at minimum, you're going to pay 35 cents each, and then a percentage. And that's just not fair to you guys that do the patronage. It's just not right. So I'm glad that they pulled back on it, and because, like I said, I don't ask anything from anybody. I definitely try not to. And for those of you guys that do support me, I'm grateful to you guys. I don't want to put any undue burden on my benefactors, So I'm just glad that things are going to be left alone, so you guys are not burdened with corporate stupidity, I guess is the best way of putting it. I mean, they thought they were being nice, I guess. But, if you rob Peter to pay Paul, you're always going to have one person's support and the other person's condemnation. So why rob in the first place? Whatever. So and all this time that I've been babbling, I've barely registered in my brain that I've been hacking at this rock. I tell you, that's how discombobulated I am tonight. I'm just barely aware of what the hell I'm doing. But I'm having fun doing it. As I wake up a little bit more, I guess, the next couple episodes, I'll probably be a little more coherent and things. But at the moment, I'm just kind of more zombie than human right now. Hello. Oh. He popped up at the last second, little dweeb. Alright, let's go clean up our messes. Let's see, is he out here further? Hello, Senor Dead Guy. I am totally, like, out of my brain right now. And by the time I actually find it, it'll probably be a gore block somewhere. And I'm thirsty and hungry. And he probably will, and with my luck, you'll have nothing on him. That's just my luck. Getting a little bit stuttery here, but let's see. I think I was mining here, and I shot like this way. I think, or maybe it was off here. One more pass. I just gotta find les gouttes. I hear trouble brewing. Okay, well, I don't know where the one zombie is, but I know where this zombie is. He's right there. And there's a bird nest. Unfortunately, no eggs. And, of course, he's an empty one. 2,000 stone's pretty good. I did not expect to have that much. I'll take it. We'll head back to the mansion, Slancha. So by now those shovels should be done, which means the next episode we'll do a treasure hunt again. Hopefully we'll find it really quick, because I got one more map to do too. Okay, I got one more pick to go. And let's see, I got another steel shovel, so I can pack that in. That should last a good long time, because I don't use the shovel all that much, except for, well, mainly for the treasure hunting, a little bit for the base clean out, you know, clean out around the foundations and all. But I will be using it pretty heavily once we get the main structure of the base finished, because I'll be digging a trench around this sucker. Anyways, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description box below. And until next time, see you later. Twitch.